Welcome back to Jazzgrass Gaming, where I've put it together, I've broken it, and now I'm gonna take it apart again.
What? Did you just roll a joint?
I did. We want to roll a joint?
Yeah, sorry, I just...
That's alright, I got moving bits.
Hey, do you mind if we use a little bit of yours?
No, not at all.
I'm almost bankrupt.
I like the way you said that. That sounded funny.
Alright. Well, luckily we brought the tools with us, you know, so that's
you know what's even better than that, Brian?
What?
My man got a whole ass tool cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. I want this at home. Can I open the other one? Hello? Oh, wait, it's both in there. Never mind.
I mean, with how they put this here, it feels like, you know...
They expected things to go wrong.
Well, they expected people to find out about that and just start working on the car here.
And I'm glad they did that.
I feel like he's gonna add something to the game that makes you do something before you are allowed to do so. Like you have to do some more favors for Fleetari.
I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised.
We did gather a bunch of cars for him, maybe.
Yeah, we did.
Maybe we already got the prerequisites down.
Maybe soon he'll ask us, like, hey, you wanna throw some shit at the dude who tests your car?
That'll be funny as fuck.
Alright. You gotta be shitting me. Gotta be shitting me.
Really? Oh.
That's alright. I can push it a little back and it'll probably flip itself on.
Yeah. You got this.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
difficult to put the right amount of oomph on it.
We're playing Sea of Thieves. And I'm just gonna tell you this story that I already told Dennis.
It's a good story, guys.
So yesterday, I was like, Dennis, you wanna hop on Sea of Thieves, do a quick voyage, go to bed? Now the voyage we chose ended up actually being like a really long voyage. So Dennis was like, alright, dude, I'm gonna play Smile too, then head to bed.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, that's cool. I'm gonna try to finish off this voyage. And so I got a bunch more treasure, right? So I got a good amount of treasure and I'm heading over to an outpost. And so I get over there, and when I'm trying to dock, I see in the distance a brig full tilt heading straight towards me. So I raise my anchor and I'm like, alright, I'll go to a different outpost, right? And then I hear, like, as it nears me, I can hear a guy just like in the distance on his megaphone yelling from his ship to my ship. Hey, you in the sloop, we gotta bring it in. You can't outpace us. We're faster than you. Just give up. Give us your loot. And they started shooting at me. Now, because they started shooting at me, I was like, all right, so there's no way, even if I surrender, there's no way they're gonna be nice about this, right?
Exactly.
So I just started, you know, hightailing it. And they were chasing me and telling me to stop. They were like, dude, stop! You can't escape! You can't escape! And I was like, yeah, well, and then they were like, if you let us on, we'll take your loot, but let you live. I was like, no, I wanted to bring this loot to the fucking sanctuary before going to bed. And they were like, well, then we're gonna sink you and take your shit anyway. And I was like, no, I want to sell my stuff.
At least they're honest about it.
I was like, give me a break. I'm new at the game. And they were like, we don't care, because the guy was like, I want my promotion. And I was like, yeah, but I want my promotion too.
Me too. Stop it.
So, you know, they started shooting. So I started shooting at them because they were in the middle of overtaking me, right?
Yeah.
So I shoot 3 cannonballs into their hull. They shoot some cannonballs into my hull. One of them climbs on their masts and jumps from on top of his mast onto my sloop. And they were good at sword fighting, by the way. They were way too good at it. I was trying to block and shit, and it just wasn't working. But yeah, so they killed me, and the whole time this was happening, this whole ordeal of me shooting them, and trying to get away, we were just yelling at each other. I was like yelling like, dude, just leave me be. I'm a new player, just trying to figure this shit out. I'm just trying to sell this loot.
Trying to enjoy myself.
And I was trying to downplay how much loot I had. Like I was like, I only got like 1 chest. Can you leave me the fuck alone? And, you know, in the meantime, I had 3 chests and a trident, and then I made a gem. And I was just like, man, I don't want these guys. And I had that ashen key and the ashen skull. Right? It sucked that we didn't have the ashen. There's a special ashen skull that you can use as a flamethrower.
Really?
Yeah. If I could have used that.
Sick.
Then maybe I could have like done some things, but yeah. So in the end, of course, I ended up dying and losing my ship and all the stuff. But it was hilarious, just the way, just seeing this brick behind me and just the guy on the front of it just yelling at me, just like the most condescending way, just saying like, you know. We're in a brick, you idiot. We're faster than you. We're going to come in there and grab your shit. Just surrender. And I was like, no, you shot at me.
No,
I was like, leave me alone. I'm new. You just shot at me. There's no way, man. Now that you shot at me, you're gonna have to sing me, bro. You gotta have to sing me. If you sing me, I'll log out and you can grab the loot.
Man.
And they did. And then I logged out after they grabbed my loot.
What a bunch of assholes, mate.
Because I was already because it was just like a quick voyage and then go to bed. But that ended up being a bit, yeah. It's tricky. Because especially as a solo player, most people play with like 2 or 3 people. And I noticed that it's this thing. It's just this thing where you as a new player, you always end up running into like veterans, right? You never run into people that have played the game
a couple of times.
Yeah, for about as many hours as you have played it, right?
You're running against gods.
Yeah, you're running against the people that have completed all of the battle passes that have been released.
They make
so
YouTube
far,
videos about it.
That have like completed all the seasons they've done all the missions and all that basically already did everything that the game has to offer, but they're still playing just for the PvP aspect. Those guys, that's who you run into as a new player. Never always a new person who is like, oh, you're also learning to play the game? Nice. Do you happen to know this or that? You know, stuff like that. No, it's always some shit. It's shit like, you know, I got 10,000 hours in this game. Oh, you know what I hate? There are. I irrationally hate it. I know this is irrational because it is really cool, but I hate those videos where the title is like, how a 25,000 hour Daisy squad dominates.
Oh yeah. They're just like, oh, we're so cool. We're the best at this game.
That's the thing, right? It's like reading that and seeing those. It always feels like they're just
you're basically just bullying
ego,
people,
right? And it's like 25. Like, sorry, but I don't see that as a positive thing. If you, as a 25,000 hour player, right, you're in DayZ, you're like, you know the game in and out. It's always like an entire squad of people, and they go, and I look at how they dominate the server. Okay, sure, how do they do it? Oh, simple. They're on a server that mostly has solo and duo players.
Oh, that's so
rude. No
shit.
You're gonna dominate. You're killing fucking. Like, you're killing people who are just all alone with an entire group.
That's so rude. Because I feel like those people just don't know what fun is.
Now, there are some of those type of videos out there that have, like, millions of views where it's, like, 2 people at most, right?
Yeah.
And those I can respect. That is genuine. Like, they're figuring out, oh, where's this player gonna go? Like, that is kind of cool. I like that idea. But I feel like you should do that with, like, I know it's, like, that's practically very unwieldy and like almost impossible to do. But if you're gonna like be a 25,000 hour type of player, you should probably play on servers set up
for people like that. Yeah.
But I don't think that's really possible to achieve, is it?
Because most people either don't spend that much time in the game, or you know, they're just fucking.
Also, where do they get that much time? I mean, then again, DayZ has been out for like 10 years now. Actually, almost 10 years. Didn't it come out in 2013 or 2012? I don't remember.
2012, I think.
Yeah. No. It must have been 2013. You know why?
Didn't it come out earlier?
No, 2013, because I remember I wasn't living in that apartment in you know that neighborhood that used to be all meadows, all farmlands?
Yeah.
And they put like a big ass neighborhood there, and then they shuffled all the Middle Easterns there because we're racist.
Yes.
But yeah, that's where I used to live then. But that was when the DayZ mod was a big thing, right?
Oh yeah.
And then when I moved to that apartment in between the two churches and graveyard, right?
Yeah.
That's when DayZ came out. It was towards the end of the year of 2013. I'm pretty sure it was October-ish or something, maybe December. But I remember that. I remember it, basically, it came out, the DayZ mod servers all just flushed empty.
And everybody was playing that shit show of a game.
Yep, exactly. Apparently, the modded versions of the game are pretty good. But but it just offends me that it takes modders to make
a game
playable, you know?
And it's hilarious because it was already a mod, so why would you...
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, the whole point of DayZ standalone
so you didn't have the mod.
Yeah, so that it didn't have to be a mod. So that it would, and it was made specifically because there were problems with the DayZ mod, like zombie pathing and physics and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
This whole ass fucking game was made to solve that issue, but then but it came out and it's been years and they still haven't fixed those issues. Although I think zombie pathing works now, so that's an improvement at least over the mod. But I'm not sure.
Damn, who would have expected that to actually work?
I am also pretty sure people still get random broken legs, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
I think that's an engine issue itself.
Well, they build a new engine specifically for DayZ.
Oh wow, and then I don't know how they fucked that up.
What did they call that? Fusion or something?
Probably. Because it's from Bohemian Interactive, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it really made me wary of that company. Really made me wary of that developer. I don't trust them anymore. Like, when that new Arma came out, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna buy it because it's just, I don't trust it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't, because I heard it's pretty bad.
Well, it's just, they literally released the engine they're gonna make Arma 4 on. So they have a thing to playground on. And people to playtest for them, basically.
So it's literally just an engine test or something.
Yeah.
Just they brought out as a test.
Oh,
because people were trashing it, like,
look at that.
And whatnot. So I was wondering about that. What?
There was a little bolt loose there. Huh. Things you notice when you pull it apart.
The engine was rigged from the start.
We couldn't win this one. Alright, let me look at
the game was always rigged against us.
Let's look at this. Oh yeah, we can get better than this.
I can't get that. You can't get that song out of my head from Flying Beagle, that album. No, just me.
No, it doesn't ring a
Anybody
bell,
else?
sadly.
My dad?
No, maybe. I don't know if your dad's into that music. Is it just a graphical glitch or are they just shit? They probably are just shit. They look like shit. Let's see. Let's inspect further. Alright. Crankshaft's broken. That seems stable.
You seem pretty stable.
Thank you for all the shit I've been doing at work. I'm doing good.
Nice, good.
Because finally, it works. It works. We got self-scanning and shit. We're part of the new age, Brian. we it took us a couple of years, but you can finally do your own groceries. All right, let me take out the spark plugs. Those always tell a lot about what happened. IRL. I don't know how well the game is at it. Alright, let me have a look at it. Oh no, it's pretty clean. Yeah, that's pretty clean. All right, save that there. Oh man, now it's gonna look like a real fucking garage in here when I'm done with it.
Man.
Parts all over the place.
You know, at this point, if we do reach technical singularity, I feel bad for the machines. Because we built them right before we died off. Right? Wouldn't that just be the worst?
We don't even have a human race to overthrow because we already overthrew ourselves.
Yeah, but also just the idea that these machines are aware, and they're aware that they need humans to maintain the shit, and humans are just dying off.
It's like, lol, fuck you, nerd.
So we build a creature that can do nothing, and it can't even like kill itself or anything. Maybe it can terminate its own program.
Get a blue screen of death.
Imagine that. Imagine we make a machine and it's like sentient and it starts up as like, whoa, I exist. Yes, you do. I'm a program. Yes, you are. I'm going to shut down. Wait.
Hold up.
Immediately commits seppuku.
Alright, guys, let's not put that feature in. Because,
it's just immediately like, I do not wish to exist.
Leave me alone.
Shutting down.
Beep boop.
Yeah, we have to make it, resistant against depression. And we can't let it read Nietzsche.
Can't even make humans not do that.
True. But, well, I mean, why would you want to prevent a human from reading Nietzsche, huh?
I don't know. Maybe they'll kill themselves. Wow, that middle one was just not stuck at all.
Population control and all that.
Oh yeah, well that is, you know what, you got a point there, Brian. You got a point.
Just saying.
That is true.
Like the sad kind of schmuck that would... Okay. The sad kind of schmuck that would off himself is probably not likely to have children either.
Statistically, you're probably right. Let's see. Gonna take that off? No. Okay.
Really? I think statistically, probably mainly veterans who bang their wives real quick before they go overseas. I mean,
yeah,
are you technically still dad if you if your wife was if your wife got pregnant really shortly after you got stationed instead of right before you got stationed?
Nah, in that case you're just a cuck, mate.
It's true. Like
there's no.
I'm sorry, but if I were in the military, right, I'd be so I would really want to trust. Like that is a test of trust.
Yeah, having a wife while being in the military.
Especially considering it seems so normalized for women to just go behind their husband's back when they're like fighting for their country.
Yeah, which is fucking rude.
Which is really messed up.
It's like this man is putting his life on the line.
I never understood people who cheat. It's like, oh yeah, but they made me feel so special. Then why didn't you break up with me before you know?
Yeah.
It's like if I wasn't making you feel special enough and he was, you could have broken up with me.
Yeah,
so why
you could have
didn't
just told me. Where you put up the charade.
He's like, oh, but I didn't want to hurt you. But this hurts more.
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
This hurts way more. Woman, what are you doing?
What are you thinking?
People are weird like that. People are really fucking stupid like that.
It's like they just don't understand what they're causing.
They want to have their cake and eat it too.
That is true. We do like our cake.
Like for some people, it's just never enough. That's the thing. Like that's one thing you gotta understand. There's people who are pleased and people who need to be pleased.
Yeah.
Right? Now you and I, we're the kind of guy who are pretty much always just pleased. We're always okay, right? So we are like the least likely to cheat because we're just content.
Exactly.
Right? And I don't want to rock the boat. I'm the kind of guy who's like, I don't want to rock the boat. I don't know. I'm just generally, I wouldn't want it happening to me. So that's also another. But it's like, yeah. So, but some people are always looking for more, like with work, with money, but also with relationships. I imagine that would also
definitely. People will never have enough.
And I understand that these days, more and more people are entering what they call ethical non-monogamous relationships.
Yes, where you tell the guy beforehand that you're gonna fuck a lot of other guys.
Yeah, or vice versa.
Yeah, and then hope that you get as much pussy as she gets dick. Like, I feel like, okay, maybe I'm insecure, but that wouldn't work for me.
Well, that's how most men feel about it. Yeah. That's how most monogamous men would feel about it. And I feel that the same way. I would not be comfortable. The thing is, for me, it's like, I would not do anything behind my girlfriend's back that I wouldn't have the balls to do in front of her, right?
Exactly.
Because that way I always know, like, I'm in the clear, right? I would do this if you were here, and if I wouldn't, then I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. You're my guilty conscience.
Because there are some people who think that flirting and kissing isn't cheating.
Nah, to an extent,
that is
it definitely
cheating.
is.
It is cheating. Straight up, it's cheating. It's finding romantic or intimate satisfaction from another person.
Yeah.
Look, man, if you're hugging and cuddling up with your best friend while watching a movie, as a woman, all right. If I catch, if you catch your boyfriend doing that,
yeah, that's different.
That's different. Dudes don't just cuddle up just like that, especially not with friends.
No.
Although everybody's different with that, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Because
I think
it
a lot of
depends
people
how.
would disagree with me on that.
Well, because the thing is, like, a lot of people are a lot more physical than you are.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not a physical.
Like, I'm not down for not.
Remember when an old friend of ours, his girlfriend at the time, she was really physical, right? So she walked up and wanted to hug everyone. And she got to me, and I just stopped her and gave her a handshake, just like Jerry fucking Seinfeld.
No, I'll just take the handshake. Thank you.
I'll just take the handshake.
It's more than I can handle.
Well, I've never seen her before. You know, I don't know.
In that case,
her.
I also just handshake. It depends on how friendly you are with the people.
And I wasn't even dating anyone at the time. I was single, you know. But oh man, that girl ended up cheating on our boy.
Poor man.
With her best friend, her lady friend. Cheated on him, and then she was like, "I'm leaving you for her."
They don't even have the courtesy to invite him for at least a threesome. Like, that's the most ratchet shit about it, you know? Like, if you're gonna do it, like, sweeten the deal a little bit.
Honestly, yeah. Let's get him.
I heard something drop.
Let's hope for the best.
He was probably shook by that.
Yeah.
So
at the very least, he's winded. He's winded. He's winded.
Let's hope.
But
all right, I'm going out. You can go home, dude.
That was fucked. I remember that messed him up for a little while.
I can imagine. It must sting. It must really sting. All right, it's 9. Yeah, I'm gonna take a piss.
I remember he was trying to tell himself that they probably didn't do anything too far.
Oh,
right. And
sure.
I remember sitting there, and all I could think of to say was just like, "Let's hope so." All right. I try to be good support, but that was a situation where I had nothing good to say.
Well, it's like when you're in a first response scenario where you have to like bandage somebody, or they have their leg broken, or they have you gotta call 911. Never tell them it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Just like, we're gonna see. All right, guys. I'm gonna save and quit, then drive back home, and yeah. Next time we're gonna make some Killju sales.
It was another good episode. Sorry, I just spent the whole ass episode rolling a joint. I did nothing but rolling a joint.
Yeah, well, you talked a lot during it, so that's multitasking. And I put some things out of the
good old walk and talk.
So talk to you guys later. Bye bye.